Zach, a couple of home runs, but just 3 hits allowed, another 7 innings for you. Overall, how'd you feel about your day?
Felt a lot better today than I have in the past. Maybe the results didn't show it, but it was just 2 hits that really got me. I just thought I could get Belt away right there. Just left it over the middle a little bit, just right in the swing path. And then Pablo, this change that's been working good for me. I have a lot of confidence in it right now, and I thought then would be a good time to use it, preferably down a little bit more in a way. But I just pulled a little bit, just stayed over the middle, and he did some damage. So luckily these guys keep battling and get me off the hook.
What felt better about today for you?
I don't know, just body and mechanically I was there. Everything was good for me. Like I said, just except for those 2 home runs. So.
I know you mentioned just those 2 home runs, and obviously you're never happy about giving up home runs, but across the league, with the way the ball is flying out, do you almost have to recalibrate as pitchers just, what it means to give up a home run and almost not let it bother you the way that it might have in the past?
Yeah, I was thinking about that after I came out. Every fly ball I was staying out there on the mound because I didn't know if it was going to go out today or not. So, there's been a couple of questionable, home runs, but obviously, can't really say anything about it. So we just got to go out there and pitch and try to get outs.
Do you think Frazier's is out?
With your home run rate overall this season, do you chalk it up to that change, or?
You try to not blame it on the home runs, but when you're making your pitches and guys are putting the bat on the ball and it's going a long way, you get kind of frustrated. Like I said, every fly ball today, I was just standing there because I didn't know if it was going to go out or not. So, you can't really let it get to you mentally. You just got to say it is what it is and just go out there and keep making your pitches and try to get ground balls.
Is it hard not to let it change the way that you pitch and approach
Not me
your pitch?
personally. I go out there and just try to keep doing the same thing. Keep the ball on the ground. I think that's a big key these days, keep the ball on the ground.
From a team standpoint, did today remind you of games early in the year when you guys really toughed it out?
Yeah, we've been battling back all year. If you keep runs off the board, you have a good chance of winning with these guys. That's what you try to do every time. I made a couple mistakes, and luckily these guys picked it up for me and kept them battling, and we put out a W.
That ball was going over his head?
I hit it. I knew it'd be close, and then I got down to first. The crowd started to get louder and louder. I'm like, that's in no man's land, and just happened to drop in there.
What did you think of Todd's power, by the way?
That was impressive. A little out in front, and just got some barrel on it, and the ball kept going, and huge 2-run homer for us.
What about for you to be back here, 6 hits and 12 at bats in these 3 games that you've returned?
Yeah, it's been feeling pretty good. Starting to see the ball better. Swung at a few bad pitches today, but just trying to string the strikes on again and keep hitting the ball hard.
After missing a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, how do you manage to come back and just not really miss a beat?
I just try to get a good pitch ahead and try not to do too much up there. And, it's difficult, not seeing pitching in a few days and then come back and facing Bumgarner on the first day. That's always a little difficult, but I guess it only gets easier from there.
How do you approach this stretch against some pretty good ball clubs coming up?
Just keep playing good baseball. I think we're playing well right now, and hopefully go on a little run.
I had an inkling of what. I've done that a couple times in my career. Just one of those things where I actually squared it up, as silly as that sounds. You reached out and touched somebody, and one called scooping them. So Eric Davis actually coined that phrase, and he always told me, "Phrase, scoop somebody," and it happened. So I was pretty happy about the outcome.
How satisfying was it to contribute in that spot?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. After 0 for 3, I hit the ball hard a couple times, and just trying to knock them in. Wasn't trying to hit a home run. I was trying to get basically a hit or find a way to get them in, and it wasn't even a good pitch to hit. So for me, to find the barrel and get it on there, I couldn't be happier.
Do you know Melanson really doesn't yield home runs? He's got one of the highest percentages in the history of the game.
I feel like I've gotten 1 hit off him in like 30 tries too, so I'll take it. He's a really good pitcher, and we just had his number today. That was it.
How do you exactly square up a pitch that's down and away and going more down and more away?
Oh man, that's tough. I really don't know. You got to get underneath it. The back leg has to get really down. I know Adrian Beltre used to do that really well, or Adrian Beltre, excuse me. he used to get his back knee down low, so I kind of did that and found a way to get my bottom hand underneath it.
So you just have to kind of sell out pretty early, go down.
No,
there.
I wouldn't say necessarily sell out. I saw the pitch. You have more time on a curveball, so it's just one of those things where I do have that kind of swing sometimes, and more than none, I'm either gonna foul it off or miss it wildly. So just one of those times where I found a way to get a good piece on it.
8 iron or 9 iron?
That was, I'd say, 6 iron right there.
Todd, when you say you thought it had a chance, is any of that just the way the ball's kind of carrying this year, where even Wheeler was saying some balls it looks like you don't get all of it, they just aren't.
I think the wind was going a little bit today. It was going out a little bit last night too. I think that helped a little bit, but I guess that's a whole nother story to talk about. So for me, I'm just glad I hit the home run, and I'm glad Wheeler had another good performance, giving up 3 runs in 7 innings, I think. So we'll take that every day of the week.
Todd, the way you guys are playing at home, you feel like you made it your home ballpark?
Yeah, we feel good. I remember last year and the years before, people always talk about how we don't put up runs and find ways to win, and we're doing it, especially at home. It's exciting. We got guys that, like I said, everybody's producing. Juan Lagares with, a big walk to get us going. He had a big double 2 at the end there and a bunt for a hit to kind of kick-started. So we had, and Carlos Gomez, of course, my bad. So we have everybody's contributing, and we want to win series. We're not going to sweep everybody, but if we win series, then I think we have exactly 100 games left today, if I'm not mistaken, or yesterday. So win every series, and we'll be right where we need to be.